Hey guys, I'm back with another recipe video. Yay! Okay, so recently I got a new wave and I've been running through different recipes to test it out. And I thought, hey, I want Kilishi, so why not make Kilishi? But disclaimer, guys, this is a Kilishi hybrid. Kilishi is actually a spicy, savory, very, very thinly cut piece of meat that's dried in the sun for 3 days. So please believe me, I could not get it this thin, and I didn't have a lot of sunlight to work with. So let's get right into the recipe, shall we? All right, so you're gonna start with the leanest hunk of meat you can find. The best thing for Kilishi is to use a lean cut of meat, which means get rid of all the fat. This chunk I have here, there was a fat cap on it, and I used a pair of kitchen shears to get that sucker off. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is take your sharpest knife and cut the thinnest slices of meat that you could possibly achieve. This was the thinnest I could get it. I think in the future I will have the butcher do it. Or if that's not possible, the next best thing is to freeze it a little bit so that it firms up so that I can get a better cut. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is get your beef slices ready for drying. That means arranging them on the cooking rack. So if you're using an oven, arrange them on any type of rack that you have. Make sure that they are not touching each other. I know I had a lot and I cut it close on this tray, but I had a lot and I wanted to do it in one go. So I had some lined up on the bottom, and I also had the bigger pieces lined up on the top so that air could flow through. The next thing I did was set up the cooking time. So you want to have it set to dry slowly as a process. The process originally in Nigeria it's a 2-day drying process. You're talking about hours. But because we don't have hours, what I did was I set the new wave to 175 degrees with a cook time of 90 minutes. Alright, so now that you have your beef set up for drying, we're going to start working on our sauce, which is really what makes Kilishi finger licking or lip smacking good. So the ingredients you're going to need for your sauce are cloves, red chili flakes, just like the ones you shake on your pizza, fresh ginger, 2 pieces of garlic, suya spice, and this is totally optional, peanut butter, or you can substitute ground peanuts. So once I had my ginger and garlic peeled, I threw everything inside my mill grinder except for the peanut butter, and I just pulsed it until I got a pretty ground mixture. The next thing I did was add the peanut butter, pulsed it a little more until I got a pretty thick paste. Alright, so this is what it looked like after grinding, and please believe me, you're not done yet. You could just kind of press it onto your beef slices like this, but I preferred something that was going to be a little bit runnier, so I did add water to this mixture. Going back to the beef slices that now look pretty dry, I removed them from the oven and then I dipped them inside the sauce, made sure that they had a coating. Don't worry guys, I know this does not look like the most appetizing thing right now, but trust me, it gets better. So what you're gonna do is let the meat sit for about 10 to 15 minutes so that it has a chance to soak up the flavor, soak up the moisture from the sauce that we made. Once the beef is allowed to soak up all those juices, we're gonna put it back into the new wave for another hour and a half, 175 degrees, and use the opportunity to clean up your surroundings, or if you're like me, watch another YouTube video or read a book. What I found that helps was removing the hood as soon as the timer goes off, because moisture tends to collect once it stops working. This was the closest I could get to it, but you better believe I will be trying this recipe again with a thinner cut of beef and probably a different method. But if you do like beef jerky, this is an awesome jerky. Well, that is my Kilishi hybrid beef jerky recipe. I hope you liked it. I hope you will try it out, and I hope you'll join me for the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, thumbs up, put a comment down below. Let me know what you would like to see me do in the new wave. Let me know what you have done in the new wave so I can try it out myself, because I have a lot of recipes in my head and I don't mind sharing. Alright guys, have a great week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.